What's good, YouTube? It's Drew the Champ here. I'm here with another video, and I wanted to do this video because of my last recent video of who should start between Kobe White and Chris Dunn. There was one other guy I didn't mention. His name is Tomas Satoransky. I might have pronounced it right, but yeah, we signed him to a 3-year, $30 million contract this summer, and I didn't mention him in my last video because I didn't know how in depth we were considering him starting in the starting position at point. So hey, I'm just making this video just to give you guys my input on his game and his style of game, and just kind of give you an update on who he is, and just a little bit of background on him and what I've seen from his game playing the point and playing that shooting guard. So with that being said, I'm just gonna jump into it. He's definitely a combo guard, being listed at 6'7". He can shoot the 3 ball. He's really good at slashing. His body frame is really slim, so he's one of these crafty European-style players that he has in his DNA. He has a nice Euro. He uses his arm length when he lays the ball in. He's really good at the fundamentals of basketball. He has good footwork. He's not the fastest. He's not the most athletic, but he has really good footwork and moving with the ball. And one thing I took from his game, and just seeing a lot of what he's doing in the FIFA World Cup right now, like he had a game against the U.S., he had a game against Brazil, and he's playing good basketball. And I hope him playing right now in the FIFA World Cup, I hope all the experience and the level of competition he's playing under, I hope he can bring that to the NBA next season and translate his game with this Bulls team. When I look at his game, he's a playmaker. He's like Alonzo Ball with the jump shot. That's one way I would describe his game. He's like Alonzo Ball with a jump shot. And with a mind of scoring. He has this scoring mind where every time he touches the ball, he wants to make something happen. Whether he's gonna call for a pick, and pick and roll action, pick and pop. He can do it all on the floor. So I'm really excited to see what he's gonna do. He's definitely in the conversation of point guards. If we should consider putting him at the starting point, or I wouldn't even mind him being a backup to Zach, which is not a bad spot because we're weak at the shooting guard position. So even him playing behind Zach and him playing in the second unit, he can even be a ball dribbler and be a combo guard and bring the ball up the court and make plays for us. So he's gonna fit in with Chicago, and I'm comfortable with a lot that I've seen with his game and what can he bring to the Bulls team this season. We need offense, and that's our biggest thing I want to say. We've never been ranked in the top 20 in scoring since the Derrick Rose era, so we want to make that change, and we understand that offense is key in this game, and we need shooters. This is a 3-point shooting league now, and you got to have shooters on your team, and good 3-point shooters. So with this guy being 6'7", could run the floor, I definitely see him running the floor and making plays for teammates. Again, he's a good playmaker. He's a very good passer. He's smart. He has a good IQ. Now, what I can say is he's not very consistent with his scoring. I don't want to bring in stats. He doesn't really have a good stat line. He's only been in the league for 3 years. He just finished completing his 3rd year with the Wizards, and he was looking for a new contract, and now he's here. And he's just going to get better, but I would say his efficiency is something he needs to work on as far as offense. He's good at where he's at, but he needs to just continue to work on his game, work on his efficiency, and he's only going to get better. And the guy, he's 27 years of age. He's a late bloomer. He's played overseas his whole life, so him to translate his game into the NBA, it's a little bit rocky for him because you're playing that level for so long, and him coming into the NBA literally 3 years ago. It's a different style. If you look at Cedi Osman from Cleveland, it's kind of like the same story with him. He's played overseas, a lot of overseas, and when you come into the NBA, it's hard to translate your game. It's 2 different styles. So, I like this guy, Thomas. I like him. He's a good player. He's quick with the ball. He can drive. He can do a lot. And he had a very good game against the Bulls when he dropped 25 on us. We could not stop this man, and that's maybe the reason why we've signed him. We've seen what he can do, what he did against us. He had a very good game against us. He shot 10 for 12. So that was probably just a wake-up call, and I'm glad that he's a part of this team. Very underrated signing. and I'm kind of pumped. But that's mainly what I got from his game. I mean, he can just work on his efficiency, but he's a combo guard that can play the point and play shooting guard. He has a mentality to score. So, when guys give him the ball, he's looking to pass or he's looking to drive and make a play for a big man. And that's what we're going to need from him in Chicago, with the guys that we have playing underneath the rim with Weldon Carter and Larry Marketed. It would be really nice to see a guy that can slash through a defense and dime the ball down low to either one of those two guys. So, Thomas, man, I really like this guy. We signed him for 3 years, so we're gonna just try to see what we can get out of it. But I just wanted to just kind of mention him because I didn't put him in my last video, and I feel like he deserves to be in that conversation. So I'm just making this video just to give you guys a little breakdown on who he is. But just a recent update too, if you guys don't know. But yeah, we required him in the off season, and we gave him 3 years, $30 million. So that's pretty much my intake on him. I'm comfortable with this deal, and I think he's gonna make some noise. So we'll see what happens, and we're definitely gonna see, who's gonna start between Coby White, Thomas, and Chris Dunn. Definitely gonna see. So you guys let me know what you guys think of him. How much of a piece you think he's gonna really play this season. How much minutes you think he's gonna get. Just drop a comment below and we can talk more Chicago Bulls basketball. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, and more videos gonna come on the way. And see you guys on my next video. Peace.